Welcome back to Let's Play Guild Wars. And I've got to start this episode by talking about something that I kind of keep going back and forth on whether I want to talk about it. My heart says no, don't talk about it. My head says yes. Mainly because I feel responsible to talk about it. If you remember, you go back to episode 366 of this Let's Play. Oh jeez. I spent over half of that video, talking about the ProJared situation, which mainly revolved around, at the time, it was believed that he not only cheated on his wife, was sending nude pictures to underage girls who were subscribed to him, or at the very least knew who he was. And in that video, I primarily stuck more to talking about the supposed cheating. And the reason I did that is that I really didn't want to feel... I'm all for discussing things in these videos. I enjoy it. I think it's good in general to practice talking about things without injecting yourself into them. Even though I did a little bit of that, I talked about I had some close relatives that had been cheated on before. But either way, I think it's good to talk about things because I think it helps. I think you see in the world today, people don't know how to talk about things, and it's because they don't talk about things, we just cancel things. But anyway, I felt the need to talk about it because I spent so much time in that episode talking about it. So I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can. But we'll see. So, I even discussed in the video 366 that I felt that... Where? I gotta find a sand thing. Okay. I felt... I mentioned briefly that I didn't even think ProJared's biggest problem was cheating on his wife. Because, in all truthful honesty, I really didn't care that he cheated on his wife. Just gonna go out and say it. He's not the first person to do it, and he's sure as hell not gonna be the last person to do it. Now, I'm not saying that means we should be okay with that, but, I mean, it's not my business. It's their relationship. They were obviously having issues. They attempted polyamory, whatever the hell happened. But, you know, that was that. But the reason I stuck to... Oh, crap. I want to try and see if I can get in through that little hole. The reason I stuck to talking primarily about that was because, like I said, I didn't want to talk about potential pedophilia in my videos. Oh, you can! Wow. But, you know, and I still kind of stand by that because I wish I wasn't really talking about it now. But that was my bigger problem. I truly, really don't care that he cheated on his wife. That's not to say I don't feel bad for his ex-wife, Heidi. But I don't care. I don't care. It's not important to me, and it's not my business. I had a bigger problem, personally, with the fact that he was supposedly soliciting explicit photos from underage girls. Where does this lead me? And I might have just repeated myself because I'm trying to play and do this at the same time, which is actually not that easy. But he released a video today. Not the day of this uploading, the day of this recording, which is, I think it's technically August 29th now, but it's August 28th that he uploaded the video, and it mainly centered around him debunking some of the claims of pedophilia. And I find myself in a very precarious situation, personally. I want to change mounts. I will say that all in all, I think he did I would say, reasonable job debunking a lot of what was claimed about him. And I think there's only so good a job you can do in that situation, no matter what you do. Because he admitted that you kind of have to take his word on some of the stuff, and he's not. Okay. Oh, and he's not wrong. But, and I find myself in a very particular situation because I am not a fan of any sort of sexting or sharing of explicit photos, even with your wife or your girlfriend. Just don't do it, because you know what? You might think you love them now, and you might love them, but you might not love them in 6 months. Now they've got those pictures of you. Just don't do it. Oh yeah, I need the jackal to go through here. I wanted to get on my, just don't do it. That's my opinion of it. So I sit here and I'm like, yes, I'm happy that he was able to at least provide some evidence, mostly proving that, well, yes, he was soliciting explicit photos, they were not from minors. And hey, I might think it's weird too that he's okay with someone being 18 even though he's 34. I do think that's weird, but it's not illegal. I have a problem because I sit here and I'm like, wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. Because I think he is. So it's, I kind of find myself in between here. But at the same time, it brings up the unfortunate reality of what I would call cancel. Well, he called it cancel culture, and I'd say that's about right. It sheds light on the unfortunate reality that is cancel culture. That cancel culture is basically just a way for... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I gotta get up there. I think I gotta run all the way around. I think if I run all the way up... it's just a way usually for someone to sink their... There's nothing over there. To sink their teeth into something that they almost don't really have any business doing. If you're kind of wondering, if you're kind of getting lost here, I'm trying not to go in depth about the video because I think you should watch it yourself if you would like to form an opinion about this. But the two people who accused him primarily of being a pedophile and soliciting photos from them, even though he quote-unquote knew they were underage, both have privated their accounts and deleted the post. I'm not going to say that is 100% proof, but I always like the saying, if you're innocent, you don't settle out of court. If you're telling the truth, you don't delete the post. That's the reality of it. So I think he's a very stupid person. I think he's lacking brain cells. But I don't think he's a pedophile. And for all the people... Because there's a lot of people that are refusing to watch this video, and I don't really blame them, all in all. I get it, to an extent. Because he's a difficult person. I also really... How the hell... I gotta get up there. Obviously, where that... Oh, maybe I can go up there? He's almost a difficult person to look at. And I don't mean that in terms of like his actual looks. I mean that in knowing what happened, regardless of now if it's proven true or not. It's just it feels icky, especially for me because like I said, I just don't think you should be sending nudes. It's just not my thing. And And yes, I have seen the Nobbenbauer, and but I think people need to wait. I think as in general we need to wait before forming opinions. I mean, first off, Twitter is just a mess. With people that just, counterculture on Twitter is obscene. It's obscenely toxic. And I won't lie, I fed into it. Like, I will sit here and admit, like, I was totally, I was Team Heidi going in on Jared. I called him a cretin in 366. But the reality of it is that that's not entirely true. I don't have a lot of respect for him because I think he cheated. I do think he cheated on his wife, most likely. And while I don't care, I'm certainly not going to respect someone that cheats on their wife. But I think pedophile is a big, big stretch. Unless you consider, like, some people consider, like, since he's older and, he's okay if they're just over 18, some people might consider that pedophilia. I don't, that's a whole legal, actually need an anvil here. It's a whole legal thing. I don't look at it that way. If you're legal, you're legal. I mean, that's what there's no, there's no, if you're 40, you can't go out with this 18-year-old. There's nothing like that. How many times have I said Even though I formulated this in my head when I finally decided I was going to do it, I've still said about 47 times. There we go again. I think it's a difficult situation, all in all, at the end of the day. I think, and let me say this too, the people that are like, because apparently, Heidi now, of course, has responded on Twitter, and she's talked about, first off, it started with, I've been on a plane for 10 hours and I'm tired, and I don't know how he could do this to me, because now apparently it's Jared's fault that he posted the video today because she's at some sort of convention, and he knew how much that convention meant to her. She loves this guy. I don't know. It's called something like Dragon Con or something. Grow up. I'm sorry. Grow up. So he's now supposed to, the woman who maybe didn't perpetuate the lies that he was a pedophile, she might not have perpetuated them, but she certainly didn't say, like, I don't think he's a pedophile, even though I think I would certainly hope, if I were her, that I wasn't married to someone who's a pedophile. But, like, grow up. So now he's a bad guy because he posted on the day that you're at a convention? Grow up. It's unbelievable that people want to yell at him for that. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. It's dumb. And you know what? And as far as their relationship went, they obviously have two completely different ideas of how it ended. And that's why no one should care. That's exactly why no one should care. We should all be happy that he's not a pedophile. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. I think that's the end of it. And I think part of the reason, because I am mad, I think part of the reason was that I was so on Heidi's side that I'm now, like, mad that I'm mad at myself because I fell victim to getting pulled into that cancel culture, and I feel awful about it because I made a video, regardless of the fact that I think it only has like 7 views. That's 7 people that then heard my opinion,
Before you head into Bobby, I have
at least part of my opinion, basically trashing this guy. And that's not right. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I had an I was I felt like I needed to talk about this in this video. As much as I really didn't want to, and I wanted to try and convince myself to just say, nah, don't worry about it, it's whatever. I felt the need to make this video because I want to take responsibility for my own stupid... You know, is there nothing to explore up here? What the hell? Yo, I want to take responsibility for my own stupidity of falling victim to that mob mentality and that cancel culture. And I guess say I'm sorry. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I really don't have a whole lot of respect for the dude. But I thought he was a pedophile. I straight up, I thought he was soliciting these pictures, and I feel badly about it because, I mean, he's got receipts of it. There is something going on here. Something is happening when I'm on the map that I can't move correctly. Look at that. That's weird. Oh, I think it's just lagging. That's weird. But anyway, I'm done talking about it. I feel bad about it. I'm kind of mad, but whatever. I'm done with it. I thought I was going to spend like 6-7 minutes talking about this. I spent almost 16. I'm done. It's over. Oh, that felt good though. That did. It felt good to get that out. It just, because I had been kind of, over the last few hours, I've been kind of tormented over it because like I said, I do feel badly about it. But that felt good. What's up here? Is this the way to the... Ooh, there's something over here. Ooh! The hell, it's locked. Oh, okay, I can discover it though, so that's good, that's good, that's good. So I have a hero point that I need to get, which I think is actually down here. Yeah. Oh, God, I just totally missed it. I'm an idiot. We'll go back there at some point, but I don't know where these points of interest are. I have 2 left. Huh. I really don't see any. Like, straight up. Where? Am I missing an area that can be explored? I don't think so. Except for maybe up here, but I was well up there. What the hell? I'm not missing anything in the city, right? I shouldn't be. No. There's a mastery point. I am totally lost as to where these last points of interest are. I'm totally lost. Unless they're underground or something like that. But I should be able to see them anyway. Oh boy. There's a motorcycle outside. It's really revving, actually. Okay, I guess we'll just go back to Necropolis and get those hero points that I just somehow completely missed. I don't want to talk about it. Don't talk to me. Oh, I was in the floor. That happens every once in a while. It's such a weird bug. just makes no sense to me.
Burned away so that they may be reborn anew.
This is... Wait. Oh, no, I can go up this way. No, this is the better way to go. What am I talking about?
I don't feel there is enough evidence to make a decision. The determination of the deceased's fate is to be...
That feels really feels like there's some meaning to that. It's like the game frickin' knew. Jesus.
Fury is mine.
That's enough. Thank you.
Nice.
Now, we're prepared for the worst.
So what am I missing? Let me look it up. Where am I? I'm at the domain of Vabi. Okay, so you really can't explore that area up there. I have all the areas. Okay, I have all the ones in Necropolis. I have... What the hell? Oh, those two. I have those two. I have the one in the mines. I have the one up here. I have all the ones in the city. I have the one... There's one outside the city? Oh, it's that, right? Yeah, it's that. Have that. Do I have all the rooms? Yeah. Have that one. What am I missing? Oh, there's one. Okay. I found... Okay, wait. If I get that one... How did I miss that one? I got the waypoint... The vista. If I find that one, it should show me the last one on the map, actually. Down. Okay. Okay. No, it's not going to show me the last one. Bastard. Bastard. I thought it would. Where is it? This is like finding a needle in a haystack. That one. Oh, there it is. There it is. The Forum Highlands. Okay. Let's haul ass over there. Okay. We finally found it. Thank God. Oh, is that quicksand? I don't actually know. Kind of looks like it, but whatever, I'll just run this way. Yay, I'm so happy to get out of this area. Holy moly. I don't want to fight that. Did a fire hydrant just pop out of the ground? That doesn't seem right. Something seems a little off. You guys nice? Okay, thank God. Oh. Thank God. Ooh, what's that chest? Deadeye's cash. Ooh. Whoa. A spear. It's not better, but it's cool. Oh, nice, okay. Ooh. I should be taking those. Are they better than what I have? I'm still wearing the Zoe's boots. Remember when I got these at like level 3 and held on to them for the entire game? Oh, they actually are better. They are better. Alright, well, I'll need to get another Superior Rune of the Daredevil, so I'll get that later. Change that out. But that is where I'm going to end this episode. Finally. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my rant, but I had to get that off my chest. Kukumuru, thanks you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.